Our morning show, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're doing great this morning because we are doing great and we're happy to have you here with us. Good morning to everyone locked on Facebook. If you've been paying attention to the show, you know that we've been following the Cropper Foundation and their safe food journey, giving us all the information for the past couple of months. And this morning, we have the distinct pleasure of announcing the winners of the Safe Food Challenge. And to do that, I want to welcome this morning Zico Cozier, the Communications Officer at the Cropper Foundation. Good morning, Zico.
Hey, good morning, Ruckus. Thanks for having me on.
All right, so tell me how the reaction, I know last time we spoke about it, but for those who may not have seen, how was the reaction to the Safe Food Challenge? How did people respond in terms of submitting videos and that kind of stuff?
It was an overwhelming response. Like when we launched it, we didn't really know what to expect because we're asking people to really go and do research, educate themselves about food safety, also by following the campaign that we were running. But it was a bit of an experiment. You know, we were like, go make a 1-minute video promoting good food safety practices to your fellow consumers in Trinidad and Tobago. And we didn't know what we would have gotten. And we were really impressed to see that we got submissions from all across Trinidad and Tobago. We got so many that we were able to shortlist the top 12 that had what we thought to be really solid information that was timely, that everyone in Trinidad and Tobago needed to become more familiar with, in particular with regards to how you go about choosing food products at the supermarket. So
that's safe products as well.
Safe, which, so, as you know, the acronym SAFE.
How was the judging criteria? Was based on the information given? How the acting skills played a part in it at all? Or?
So we looked at everything. Now, of course, this was all about promoting good food safety practices. So the most important criteria that we looked at in choosing the winners was the message, the strength of the message, the effectiveness of the message, the educational content, the value it would have in terms of being able to really engage your fellow citizens and get them excited and interested. But of course, in order to do that, you got to be a little creative. You got to think outside the box. Yeah. So the second most important criteria that we looked at was your message original? Was it creative? How was it delivered? Was it clever? And then moving beyond that, the least important element that we looked at was the production value. Okay. Because of course, we wanted everybody to be able to get involved. We didn't want, you know, a professional videographer to just go and ace the challenge. We wanted people to know that this is about doing your research, educating your fellow consumers about food safety. So we wanted you to know that you can pick up your cell phone, you could go shoot a really good creative concept, you could do a spoken word performance if that is something that you're really good at. You can write poetry, you can write a song. So we didn't want to focus on the production value. We wanted to really focus on the creativity and the strength of the message. And we were overwhelmed by what we got. So we shortlisted 12 amazing submissions. There was a wide variety. Two people did songs, a cute music video. We got, of course, some very, sort of standard PSA type things. Yeah. And then we also got spoken word performances. So we even got a few skits here and there, so to see the amount of effort that people put into this, and to see also, too, the message reflected back to us that we spent the past 4 months, like you said, educating people about, which is that when you go to shop at the supermarket, when you choose your food products, we want you to think about, was this grown sustainably? Is the supplier accountable to me, the consumer? Is the information I'm reading on these labels factual? Can I verify that this is a real certification that they're using to market and promote their product? And of course, because the environment is just as important, we looked at E for eco-friendly. So to see how these 12 videos incorporated that very message that we spent the past 4 months trying to educate people in Trinidad and Tobago about, for us, that was a really special thing to see.
All right, so out of those 12 videos, the judges had the unfortunate task of having to pick only one winner, but we have the top 3 we're going to call out this morning, and then we have a people's choice.
Yes.
All right, so I want us to get into announcing. Let's see third place. We can start with third and work our way up.
Yes, so let's do this.
All right, so who got third place? Drum roll, please.
So of course I want you guys to see this. So in third place we have Sai Saidu, who did his piece called "Who is Agent Food?"
Let's check it out. Okay, all right. It seems that they don't have the video ready just yet. But can you repeat the name for me one more time, Zico?
Sai Saidu, who is Agent Foods. I can tell you a little bit about his concept.
All right. Well, I think it's ready now, so let's check it out. All right, so we don't have the video. This is the still of the video. Who is Agent Food? Are these videos going to be available online for everybody to see?
Yeah, of course. So all of the videos have been uploaded to all of our social media pages at the Cropper FNDN. And you can visit any of our social media pages. You can even visit our website, and you can see these 12 shortlisted videos. Right. And you can see the top 3 winners, which we will be continuing to talk about as we move
definitely.
forward.
You said the name of this one is Who is Agent Food?
Yeah, so that's a little announcement.
A 007 kind of theme?
Yeah, so he kind of took on...
Your mission, detective, if you choose to accept, is to uncover if your food is really a safe bet. For mission S, you must check if food is selfish or sustainable, no use of chemicals, and no residue that's invisible. In criminal monoculture, he must have no part. You'll know that he's clear if he's raised climate smart. For mission A, you must accountability. Food's background should be clear with public trackability. You need to find out who raised him and how exactly it was done, because if he ever gives you problems, you'll know where he came from. From mission S to mission F, only facts you must gather. Check food's labels and credentials like it's a cover letter. If you can't decipher them, then you can ask for help from the Food Advisory Committee or the Ministry of Health. Finally, it's mission E. You must ensure that food is eco-friendly. Whether it's himself or the clothes that he wears, he must favor the 3 R's and show that he cares. Your mission, should you choose to accept, is detailed above. Ensure your food is safe for yourself and your loved ones.
All right, Sai do there with Who is Agent Food? That's your 3rd place winner inside the Safe Food Challenge. Zico, we're going to jump straight to the 2nd place one time, or what are we doing?
Yeah, we could go straight into it.
All right, so the runner-up, the first runner-up is what they call 2nd place, yeah?
Yeah,
the first runner-up.
the runner-up. Yeah.
All right, who is this one?
So placing 2nd in the Safe Food Challenge, we had a really creative skit called Lettuce Eat Safe, like a play on words, lettuce. And this one was done by Jonathan Francis and his team, a group of artists. So I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Let's check it.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Do you know what you're eating?
Salad.
Do you know where your vegetables come from?
The grocery.
Well, you should be ashamed. Well, a lot of produce are sprayed with pesticides and chemicals to help them grow, which can be harmful to human health. They are linked to birth defects and diseases such as cancers. A lot of our produce in our supermarkets are not even locally grown. So when you purchase your produce, make sure you ask a question and read the labels on your packaged produce to make sure you know what you're eating for your own sake.
Hey, let me get some of this there. Make sure there's no chemicals in it. Come on, man, it's only organic thing that we bring in.
Nice.
I do everything myself.
Nice.
Some of this too?
Yeah, give me some of that now.
That's Jonathan Francis. What you said his name was?
Jonathan Francis and a group of artists. Yeah.
Okay, nice, fantastic. You know, we have such talent in Trinidad and Tobago.
We
and
sure
like
do.
you're saying that this was not even like you didn't even want professionals. You just wanted any and everybody to be able to submit their video, and look at the quality of videos that we are already getting. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, this is Zico. Before we get to the winner, I understand there's a people's choice.
Yes, there is.
How did we arrive at a people's choice? Who voted?
So the voting process was about getting that message out there, getting a network involved. So we uploaded the videos to all of our social media pages, and we just encouraged people to go out and get your network to like the videos, share the videos, comment on the videos. So people's choice was really chosen based on the levels of engagement we saw on social media.
All right.
And it was pretty impressive.
So tell me, who was the most engaged?
So the most engaging video online during the entire Safe Food Challenge was by Arianna Rampersad. And we're going to check that one out now. And a little plaque.
Oh, you have a plaque for Arianna too? That's what we're talking about. All right, let's check out Arianna's video.
Choosing safe foods can result in a healthier you and safer environment.
Ensure that your food products are sustainable. Be aware of its production, transportation, and storage process. For example, support farmers who engage in climate-smart agriculture. You should be accountable at each stage of the supply chain. Be mindful of where your food products are coming from.
Always choose foods with factual information on its food labels. Always be informed of the nutrition facts of the foods you consume, and be sure to keep an eye out for the best before and use by date. Purchase foods that are eco-friendly. When possible, avoid buying foods that are packaged in styrofoam or plastic. Instead, buy foods that are packaged in biodegradable products such as cardboard or paper. And remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle. When buying foods, remember to shop safe.
All right, congratulations, Arianna. She won the People's Choice Award. What does that mean, Zico? What do they actually win for the People's Choice Award?
So, People's Choice Award wins $5,000. So
What
anything you would like to do with it?
For real?
Yeah.
And it's just because everybody liked that video in particular. People, you know, her friends went and voted for that one, or network, or the people, just the viewers in general, voted for that video. So she won the People's Choice Award. And
but the reason that we did it that way is because this is really and truly an advocacy challenge.
Okay.
Right? It's about engaging your network, getting other people excited about following good food safety practices. So if you can really get out there and get other people engaged and connected to what you're doing, then technically that's good advocacy.
Exactly, exactly. That's the best kind of advocacy, because if you're able to engage other people just word of mouth, I think that's the strongest type, because it tends to make people stay.
Yes.
And do what we're asking them to do, which is to just be safe and make good choices when it comes to your food. This morning, we also, before we announce the winner, I want to welcome the CEO of Crupper Foundation. Mr. Omar Mohammed is on the Zoom with us. Good morning to you, Mr. Mohammed.
Hi, morning, Rokas. Morning, Zico.
How are you doing this morning, Mr. Mohammed?
I'm great. I'm ecstatic that we were able to announce the winners for this challenge. It's really been an incredible 4 months. You know, we've had, formal seminars. We've had, a bunch of articles. We've had this great campaign going on. And I think we forgot to mention that, with Arianna's video, for example, she got over 750 likes across 3 platforms. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
For a food safety video. And I think in total, the top 3 got something over maybe 1,700 engagements.
Okay.
So I think, they've really gone out of their way to engage their networks. So for us at the foundation, we're ecstatic.
I was about to ask, in terms of what you set out to do at the beginning of this entire project, how would you mark your success?
Well, I think I'm biased, of course, but I think I'll give us an A grade. Because so far, again, we've engaged persons and experts on webinars. We've had, a bunch of articles. We've had, engagements across social media. And I think so far, we've been able to reach, close to, 500,000 persons on social media alone, just around the activities in the campaign. So I think I think it really comes out of a partnership that we really engage. We've been working with, all of the main players, the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Agriculture, technical agencies like the Inter-American Institute for Agriculture, CARIRI, FAO, TTBS, and all of them have come together to work with an NGO like the Foundation to really try and get this message across. So I think, posting these numbers and having the impact that we've been able to have, persons messaging me, out of the blue, for example, to say, oh, I really enjoyed this article, or I really enjoyed this webinar, I think really says a lot. So I think we've been able to really achieve what we set out to do.
Well, let me say congratulations to you guys on this fantastic initiative. I think that, I agree with you. A grade, A+. All right.
Oh, and Rokas, just to big up TTT as well. I mean, you all have also been a great partner. So I have to say thank you to TTT.
We still have to announce the winner. You're going to big me up at the end. Don't worry. I'll give you the chance to big us up at the end properly. Sure. Let's announce the winner of the Safe Food Challenge 2021. Zico?
Okay, all right. So let's get into it. But before I do that, I forgot to mention that we actually added in an extra prize for 3rd place and 2nd place.
Really?
Because we initially didn't have that, but we were so happy with the quality of the submissions that we received. So 3rd place will be getting $500.
Nice.
2nd place will be getting $1,000, and everybody who was shortlisted will be getting a safe food goodie bag.
All 12?
Will be delivering. Yes, all 12 is getting a safe food goodie bag.
Nice.
We wanted to really say thank you to everybody who took the time and the effort to participate in what we're doing here. And back to what Umar said, we actually had somebody from TTT participate in the judging from the programming department. Yeah. So TTT helped us choose our top 3. So thank you so much to TTT.
You're welcome on behalf of TTT.
Yeah. We're really happy with how this all turned out, and I'm very excited to share the winner with you guys now.
Who is winning this morning? Let's find out. The Safe Food Challenge, ladies and gentlemen. The winner for 2021 is...
All right. So the winner of the Safe Food Challenge is Sarah Maharaj, teaching us about safe food shopping habits to practice.
Let's check out our
I
video.
personally love grocery shopping, but when it comes to the way we shop, there's an urgent need for change. And it all begins by being more mindful in the way we consume. So how do we solve this? By practicing safe food shopping habits. Buying sustainably is a great way to start. By purchasing local products and visiting your farmers markets, you're helping cut down on food transportation and decrease in GHG emissions. Be accountable by buying less. We tend to purchase things we don't need and end up with a ton of junk. Keep your groceries green so that there will be a drastic reduction in your food waste. Get the facts. Be adamant on knowing if the foods you are consuming are contributing to sustainable solutions. Say goodbye to plastic. When shopping, use cotton totes and replace your everyday valuables with biodegradable materials. Let us take responsibility for everything we bring into our homes. Practice safe food habits now for a healthy tomorrow. The future of food depends on you.
That's Sarah Maharaj, and guess what? She's on the phone with us. Good morning to you, Sarah.
Hi, good morning.
Congratulations. How does it feel to be the winner of the Safe Food Challenge 2021?
Thank you so much. I feel ecstatic. I can't help but smiling.
Nice. Tell me what inspired you to take this challenge in the first place, Sarah?
Sorry?
What inspired you to take up this challenge?
So what piqued my interest is that the competition, it gave me the opportunity to learn a lot more, going beyond just eco-friendly. So the Proper Foundation highlights a lot of excellent principles such as being accountable, being sustainable, and I thought that was very stimulating. And it allowed me deeper into the subject matter, and I enjoyed just having to let my creative juices run wild.
Fantastic. So, Sarah, would you say that you are going to be practicing this, keep making sure that your food is safe going forward?
Oh, definitely, for sure.
All right.
I want to be an advocate for practicing safe food shopping habits.
Nice. Well, congratulations again to you, Sarah, and spend the money wisely on safe food. All right, take care. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the winner of the Safe Food Challenge 2021, Sarah Maharaj. And Omar, now I'm going to give you the chance to thank TTT properly before we wrap up.
Yes, well, again, as Zico said, thank you all so much for the continued support. And just also a final thank you to the Inter-American Development Bank, who was the funder of this entire project, in which the Safe Food campaign is a part of. So that's a wrap for our campaign, and look out for some other activities around this coming up later in the year.
Fantastic. I want to thank you for joining us this morning, Mr. Mohammed, the CEO of the Cropper Foundation, as well as Zico Cozier, who is the communications officer at the Cropper Foundation. And congratulations on the Safe Food Challenge, guys. And not just the challenge, but the entire 4 months of sharing information and passed on to the public of Trinidad and Tobago. And hopefully it encourages people, you, to go out there and make sure that your food is safe. All right? When we come back, we celebrate Parang Month and so much more still on the show. Stay tuned.